Alright, so here's how you name and identify binary acids. So remember, binary compounds are those that are made up of two elements. Okay, so here's how you identify whether something is an acid or not. Well, let's check out this first chompy chomp chop. Alright, hydrochloric acid? Probably an acid. Okay, so if it's in the name, it is an acid. And for now, this is a little bit of an oversimplification, but for now we're gonna sort of call an acid something that has hydrogen at the beginning and a nonmetal. Alright, so for example here, okay, let's check out hydrochloric acid. Okay, so the first thing is gonna be hydrogen, and the nonmetal is here, it's going to be chlorine. Now here, just like in ionic compounds, even though this isn't really an ionic compound, the charges do need to balance out. Okay, so what's the charge on the chloride part? It's -1. What charge would you think would be on hydrogen? Well, it's in group 1-ish, and we'll talk about later why, but it has a positive 1-ish charge on this. Okay, so what is the formula for that going to be then for hydrochloric acid? HCl. Everyone okay with that? Yeah. If not, ask a question. It's okay. All right, so let's take another example. So hydrosulfuric acid, it's an acid, right? So we're going to put our hydrogen first with its +1 charge. The sulfuric part, what's that going to be? The nonmetal part, -2 charge from our 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 1 song. So how many hydrogen ions must there be per sulfide ion to make this a neutral thing? There got to be 2. So hydrosulfuric acid is H2S. Okay, now let's sort of go backwards the other way from a formula. H3N, well, what kind of a substance is this? It's an acid because we have a hydrogen and then a non-metal. All right, so what's been the rule before? It's kind of just been hydro non-metal-ic acid. So if you wanted to, hasn't that kind of been the rule from before? So I would just hydronitric acid. Right? What about this guy? Oh, and do we need to deal with this? Nah, it's sort of in there already. Okay, this would be hydrofluoric acid. Alright, so now what about hydrophosphoric acid? Well, what do you think? Hydrogen with its +1 charge, it's phosphorus with its -3 charge, so the formula for that is going to be H3P. So now, a very, very nerdy name for this, you could call it hydroxic acid, as I think we talked about in class today. This will get you many, many, many friends if you refer to water as hydroxic acid. So now that you have checked out this tutorial, you should say, oh, I'm going to get myself a glass of hydroxic acid. So many friends you will have. Okay.